Hi Art Club, welcome back. Thank you guys for highlighting your name. Don't forget to do that if you haven't already. There's two things you should have picked up. Should have picked up a piece of paper and then also this canvas. So this is a piece of canvas. So canvas is kind of like, you can think of it kind of like a fabric. It's a piece of, if you feel it, you can kind of feel the little bits of it. But basically what it is, it's a surface for us to paint on. And on the back is a piece of board. So that's keeping it nice and flat for us. So we are actually going to be starting a painting project. We're going to be studying optical illusions. In your life, you've probably already seen optical illusions. Basically, optical illusions means optical meaning eye, and then illusion meaning a trick. So it's kind of tricking your eye. Sometimes you'll look at an optical illusion, and as your eye is moving around the picture, it seems like it's moving, but as you know, it really isn't. Optical illusions make you think that you're seeing things that are contoured, but you already know that you're looking at a flat image. It's your eye that's tricking you. Optical illusion isn't always something that makes your eye move. It could be something that truly doesn't exist. So take a look at this picture by M.C. Escher, and as you look at it, you'll notice that you're looking at different perspectives. So this really couldn't exist. There's stairs going in every which direction. Today, you're going to get a chance to create your own optical illusion. I'm going to show you my way using contour lines to create the idea of an optical illusion, but you're welcome to create one on your own. For this project, all I'm asking is that you use line to create an optical illusion. For instance, here is a hallway where the artist has used line to manipulate the tiles, and it looks like there's a big bump in the hallway, but there really isn't. It's actually a flat surface. Here's some more inspiration. So, as you know, I try to make my videos as short as possible, and I don't like them to be too long, because that tortures y'all. So, I printed out some historical images of optical illusions from history. Some of them are M.C. Escher, like these two. So, take a look. I want you to ask your friends at your table, even if you don't know them, why is this an optical illusion? This one's an easy one because, hey, look, they split it up and made it look like they're like strips of ribbon or something. Go ahead and take a look at the optical illusions. Let your friends know if there's one that you really like, and this could be your inspiration for our optical illusion today. All right, go ahead. We have 2 minutes. So, because y'all are super special and y'all are super talented, I'm going to be giving y'all your first studio-based art project. So what studio-based means is that you get to kind of choose how it goes. You're going to plan it today, and then next time I see you, which would be in January, we're going to start executing, which means we're going to start painting or color pencil or Sharpie. You get to choose. However, you only have one challenge you have to do. The challenge is you have to use lines, but you also have to keep it monochromatic. Monochromatic means you're keeping it one color. So technically the color here would be black, but your color could be yellow. It also could be any lighter version of yellow. It could be any darker version of yellow. So if you wanted to do shading, you could. I'll give you some examples of monochromatic. Monochromatic means that you're using one color. However, you can use that color any way you want. You could add white to it. You could add dark black to it. You could use different shades and tones of that color if you really wanted to. A lot of times, those optical illusion painters, drawers, and artists used monochromatic colors because they wanted to focus on the line. So they didn't want you to be distracted by different colors. If you decide you're going to take the monochromatic challenge, it doesn't mean that you're totally limited. There are some really cool images that you can create using one color by adding white and then also black. You can get a whole variety, an infinite amount of different colors from that one color. So there's going to be 2 steps today: sketching, planning, and then next time we're going to be executing. So this is studio. So be thinking about what kind of medias you'd like to use. You could be colored pencils. I can get those out. I can get Sharpie. Just because this is a canvas meant for painting doesn't mean that you can do something else. Maybe you want to glue or attach something from home that you want to bring next time. Maybe you want to bring in some leaves and trace those and make an optical illusion with the shape of a leaf. I don't know. That's what today is all about. Before I go over the sketching that we're going to do, I want you to take your canvas. Remember, this is what we're going to put our final on. You need to flip it over. This is really important. Don't worry about the title just yet because you don't know what you're doing, but you do know who the artist is. Who's the artist? I hope you said you, so I'm going to put Mr. Boatfield use the Sharpie. I tried doing it in pencil and it just looked really crazy and weird. And then the next thing I want you to do is I want you to think about what kind of medium. Medium means in art what you want to do for your creation. So if I wanted to use paint, I could put paint. If you wanted to use colored pencil, or maybe it's marker or crayon on your board, even though I don't know if the marker would really show up. You probably want to do something a little bit different. Think about what kind of medium you want to use. If you know, go ahead and put it. I think I'm gonna do paint because I love to paint, but it could be just drawing on the canvas. It's up to you. If you don't know, that's okay, just skip it. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and write our date, and I believe it is the 16th today. Go ahead and do that. Down here is your signature. We're just gonna go ahead and sign it now. So your signature is cursive. If you don't know cursive, it's okay, just skip it, but we're gonna go ahead and sign our masterpiece. Don't worry about the title. You haven't created it yet, so don't title it. On the piece of paper, you're going to brainstorm your optical illusion. I'm going to show you one example using my hand. In this optical illusion, I'm going to make it seem like the lines are creating the contours of my hand, so making it look more 3D. So this is an option for you if you would just want to make it easy for yourself, or you can't come up with an optical illusion on your own. You could trace something and then add lines in a way that make it look like it's 3D. So here's what I came up with. I do want you to really think about whatever you choose. You can use both sides of the paper. If you need more paper, that's fine. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to shade the areas that I know I'm going to need really dark. So think about light and dark, where you're going to need certain things. This sketch is for you to plan so that when you go to the panel, there's going to be less erasing and you know exactly what you're doing. Do it any way you want. Don't worry so much about the sketch being beautiful, because remember, you may not decide that you want to do it, and you may change it on your final on the panel. On the back counter, there are plenty of different materials that you may want to use. I have different shapes that you can trace. I also have the rulers back here. My only thing that I ask is that if you do get something from the back, that you put the tub away and make sure the lid is on tight so that it doesn't open up on someone else. Like I said, this is a studio project, so as long as you're responsible for your materials, I do not mind whatever type of art you want to create. Maybe you only want to do colored pencil on your canvas. That's totally fine with me. Remember, the paper is for the sketching and coming up with your idea. You may just want to play around with some ideas before you put on the panel. When you are ready, I do want you to transfer your design that you created over to that hunka panel. That is what's going to be staying here. If you want to take your sketch home today, that's fine, or you can leave your sketch here. That way, when you come back sometime in January, you can still have it, but I don't mind if you take it home either. You're also welcome to use the iPads today if you need to look something up. But you're welcome to look up more optical illusions online as long as they're school appropriate. And I am so excited to see what y'all are going to create. Let me know if you need anything. Let's remember to clean up on time so that we can get to snack on time.